Thank you so very much, madam. Well, this is a very beautiful audience that have actually assembled this evening. So we definitely and certainly can expect for a warm good evening to come from across the ballroom. Can we expect that? Good evening! Much better. A very warm good evening and namaskar to one and all. Well, I am Ankita Saroha and I take the replete and outright honor to welcome you to an evening which promises to be a gorgeous evening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this evening is named as the 3rd edition of Mrs. India International Queen 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, may we please invite on stage the director of Mrs. India International Queen, Mrs. Ankita Saroha on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, let me also tell you, she's not just the director of Mrs. India International Queen, she herself being a former beauty queen. She was crowned as the Mrs. India winner in 2017. She is also Mrs. International 2018 third runners-up. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it out loud and welcome Mrs. Ankita Saroha. Well, Ankita, you look absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And the first thing, I think this might sound very cliche, I have always seen her over the years. We started off at the time of pandemic, which was at the peak. We have seen it last year, which was humongous. And this year, we have contestants coming in from abroad, which is like United States, Canada, South Africa. We have from Australia and UK as well. We have seen the pageant grow bigger and better and better and bigger. So how do you feel? Because you are the mother of this pageant, as I have stated. So what's the feeling at the moment?
Okay, first of all, very good evening everyone. Thank you for being here, and I would like to personally welcome you all to the grand finale of Mrs. India International Queen 2022. And talking about the pageant journey, I would say we started in COVID, and still, I would say that if you dream, you can achieve it. And I would be the live example for this, that if you dream anything and you work hard towards it, universe will support you. And about the pageant journey, the contestants, the queens, they are standing out there. They are so amazing. We have got contestants from first year, the winners from first year as the judges. We have got the winners from second year as the judges. And we are going to have beautiful upcoming queens. And I'm so proud of them. And yes, this is an international pageant in India. But I would say it's a collective effort of everyone, every individual, every woman who want to look beautiful and who want to believe in herself and who want to achieve her dream.
But I have to say that he is indeed a very wonderful gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the better half of Ankita Saroha, Mr. Ajay Adahia on stage. Can we please give her a big shout out and welcome him on stage? Fantastic, thank you. I also welcome Dr. Saroha on stage. She's been a great help to Mrs. India International Queen 2022. A big thank you to you. May I now request Dr. Vikas Malik to please join us on stage as well, who also happens to be the better half of Dr. Saroha. And now, ladies and gentlemen, last but not the least, another very important person without whom this event is absolutely incomplete, because I'm sure the importance of this person you can understand it from the contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Mr. Keshav Sharma. Dalia, she is the Mrs. India International Queen 2022 winner. And the applause needs to be really louder as she walks down the aisle and joins us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Upasana Kalia, Mrs. India International Queen 2020 winner. May I now request Mrs. Manju Upadhyay to please join us on stage. She is Mrs. India International Queen 2020 Classic winner. There she comes, beautiful and gorgeous. This is Manju Upadhyay, Mrs. India International Queen 2020 Classic winner. an absolute privilege for me to welcome the next judge, or rather the third judge, who's a celebrity makeup artist. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it out loud and welcome Sonali Sherry on stage. With loads and loads of glitter and glitz, she looks, as usual, stunning. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, our fourth judge. A very lovely and a beautiful soul inside out. Please give it out loud and welcome Dr. Jyotsna Chatha. She is Mrs. India International Queen winner 2021. You look absolutely stunning and dazzling. Dr. Jyotsna Chatha, Mrs. India International Queen 2021 winner. And now, a very lovely, a very sincere, and a beautiful personality. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mrs. Sharmishta Dedas. She is Mrs. India International Queen 2021 winner in the classic category, presenting Mrs. Sharmishta Das Dey. Absolutely nails it when she walks down the aisle. And the final judge for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming one of the most eloquent and erudite personality, or rather the queen, the esteemed queen. She is Mrs. Shipra Sharma on stage. She is Mrs. India International Queen and first runners-up 2021. Many, many congratulations, and we welcome you back once again on this beautiful stage. And this panel of wonderful judges we have, and I kindly request all of you to please proceed towards the light and towards the lamp and light the ceremonial lamp. I kindly request. And a lovely soul that I have really come across. Mrs. Shipra Sharma. The first one is up for Mrs. India International. That's a taking off from models, or rather that's a taking off from queens, walking down the aisle, posing in glitz and glamour, and joining us in the judges' table. stage with us is a beautiful dance. Well, the name of the dance is Smile. And how do we smile with our body is exactly what will be shown here. you all for this wonderful gesture that you have shown towards the underprivileged ones. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them once again a resounding applause as they walk down the aisle and take their respective seat. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for me to call the very, very handsome, the dapper, and the charismatic Mr. Rohit Khandelwal on stage. Can we have some big shout-outs to come in, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody, all the ladies in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we present you Mr. Rohit Khandelwal. Very good evening. All good. Thank you. And we have Rohit with us. How can we not have Ankita Saroha with us? Can we please invite Ankita Saroha with us on stage? Well, Ankita, we need that bright smile on your face. You look stunning. How have you? There she is, Ankita Saroha, walking down the aisle. It's such a great honor to have you here with us back again. And now request our usher to please join us and help us to gratify the Mr. World 2016.
Thank you so much firstly for the great introduction. Good evening everyone. It's always been such a good pleasure coming here for Ankita. Thanks for having me. And coming for Mrs. India International Queen has been my pleasure. Because this is a pageant I always look forward to come, because every contestant put so much of dedication, so much efforts, and they come out here, bring their best self, their original self, such authentic attitude, nature that they have. I totally love it. So thank you so much once again for having me over here. My experience has been brilliant. I get completely surprised with the kind of aura, the kind of answers that a contestant brings out. And I'm sure back there contestants who are preparing right now, they're geared up for the night, here to give their best, and I'm sure the one who deserves wins tonight. But I know one thing for sure, every other contestant who's participated today is winner in themselves. Because they've put that effort and they're here on the stage. So yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you so much.
पहला प्यार है, पहली पहली बार है, पहला प्यार है, पहली पहली बार है, जान के भी अनजाना कैसा मेरा यार है।
in both the categories. Can we have some big applauses coming for this beautiful, most talented ladies out here? Many, many congratulations to all of you. Okay.
To you for tonight is, what is beauty for you?
Thank you for the lovely question, and thanks for all your patience for us. So beauty for me is inside out. I feel there is no shape or there is no color for it. I think we should be feeling inside happy, so definitely we'll all look beautiful. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, contestant number 3, Pallavi Tandon. I now kindly request Manasa Dhanalakshmi to step forward and join me. That is indeed humongous.
My question to you is, what according to you is happiness?
Happiness is like in small things I search happiness. So it is not that what we get and we should be happy. If we don't get, we should like feel bad. Happiness is accepting everything, whatever comes to our way, and we have to overcome that and feel happy all the time.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Contestant number 27.
Madhura, my question to you would be, do you consider yourself as a role model for others, and why?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the question. I do consider myself as a role model because at an young age I went abroad to study, and now I'm working as a successful engineer, and also I'm from a middle class family, so anyone who looks at me and sees my achievement, they really get inspired, and that's something I really am proud of. So yeah, I feel like I am a role model to the people.
Alright, thank you.
What is that special quality which demarcates a winner from a special contestant?
I believe in any contestant that the winner participates, the hard work and the preparation behind that is a must. So we should always prepare and be prepared for whatever is coming our way, and the dedication, the commitment is what makes the winner different from other participants, and the confidence.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank you so much.
Now I request Parul Sharma to please proceed ahead.
पारुल जी, मेरा सवाल आपसे है कि what is your opinion about Mrs. India International?
First of all, namaste to everyone. I would first like to thank for this opportunity to stand here, because it was a journey to come here, and standing here among the first 7 is absolute pleasure. So for me, sorry, may I just quickly check with you the question because I just wanted to first.
What is your opinion about Mrs. India International Queen?
Alright. So for me, any pageant, beauty pageant, before coming here was about just appreciation of external beauty. But when I was talking to Mrs. Ankita Saroha, I was amazed by what I was asked and what I was appreciated for. I was appreciated for the woman I am, how strong I am, how confident I am, and the way she explained how this pageant is all about being the strength, being the confidence, being the individuality. It made me feel that this pageant is something different than any other or my belief. So for me, this holds a lot of respect and value, because I consider myself that I represent all those women who are watching me at this moment, who are seeking, strength or seeking self-worth after going through any dark phases, because I've myself gone through a lot, but I've always come out shining, and this platform is probably the one which would be for any strong woman who want to join in together as a team and want to give a message to the whole women society to be always positive, believe in themselves and stay strong. Thank you.
Very special question for you. In fact, I'm trying to find right answers for this. It's a very important one. So how important do you think is silence in a relationship?
I would give
almost 90% through silence, because communication always is a two-way process. Sometimes there's a lot of music which happens, which is acceptable to the ears, sometimes which is not acceptable to the ears. A pause is important in anything. We can't continue talking, we can't continue singing. There has to be a full stop and next sentence starts. So that meaningful silence and a space for each person to have their own life is extremely important. Thank you.
Kothari Soni is with us, and she's about to slay it and sizzle it on the aisle. Ladies and gentlemen, the very stunning, the beautiful, the infinitely gorgeous Miss Neelam Kothari Soni joining us on the aisle now. And there she goes, ladies and gentlemen, give it up now with a huge and a thundering round of applause. There she is, the beautiful, the eloquent, the gorgeous Miss Neelam Kothari Soni was being extremely famous in the Bollywood world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to walk down the aisle, let us welcome collectively Mrs. Ankita Saroha, the director of Mrs. India International Queen. And there she is, the two powerful, the power-packed women walking shoulder to shoulder on the aisle. It looks beautiful and gorgeous to have strong, bold, beautiful, and powerful women walk down the aisle, inspiring millions of youth, millions of girls across the subcontinent. Well, it is such a great pleasure to have you, ma'am, here with us, but it is now time for us to proceed ahead with the results. Will you please step forward a little? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, can we once again, all the gentlemen out here, this one has become only from the gentlemen. You've got to scream out loud, shout out loud at the top of your voice. This evening is indeed beautiful and gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you so much. I kindly request Nashi to please step forward and join us by the time.
First of all, a big thanks to her for her patience, and I'm so grateful that you said yes to be the part of Mrs. India International Queen, and she's looking so stunning. The first moment I saw her, she was the first impression that, you know, when we talk about empowered women, she's the true example for that. Thank you so much for being here.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, congratulations to all the lovely ladies here and on this side as well. You all are looking gorgeous, and I think all of you need a round of applause because, yes, because You know, just because you're married and you have kids, it doesn't mean that your life is sort of mundane and over. I think life begins after marriage, and for me, I can speak for myself, life has started all over again at 50. So, listen, I'm all for women empowerment, and I think it's kudos to all you lovely ladies. Someone has come from Sydney, someone has come from Michigan, someone from Pune, from all over the world, and I think it's a big honor for me to be here. Thank you for having me. And I just want to say one thing. These lovely ladies wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the support of their husbands and their family. Because there's somebody at home looking after the kids, right? Right, so wishing you lovely ladies all the best, and all of you are winners.
Thank you so much. Appreciation to Ms. Neelam, Kothari, Soni. Thank you so much. Well, ma'am, before we proceed ahead, before we proceed ahead, with the crowning, of course, I have a question for you, which might sound very cliche because you get to hear this compliment every day, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I think everyone has their own perspective about beauty. Okay, the most cliched and the most done thing to say is beauty comes from within. Okay, I think I'm done with that. I think beauty is, I think whatever floats your boat, you just gotta be happy with whatever you do. Whether it's these ladies being on this dais over here and walking the ramp and showing their talent, whether it's being home with your kids. So I think beauty has to, of course, be from within, but you need to just be happy with whatever you do.
No, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Well, it is now time for us to proceed ahead with the crowning ceremony, but before we move on to that, I kindly request Mr. Rohit Khandelwal to please join us on stage. 2022. And we go with the second runners-up. But who do you think is the second runners-up in the Mrs. category of Mrs. India International Queen 2022? Do we have any names? You can even scream your family members' name, that's absolutely fine. Nobody? Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, the second runners-up in the Mrs. category of Mrs. India International Queen 2022 is Manasa Lakshmi. Congratulations! Many congratulations to you, Manasa. Lakshmi is the second runners-up in the Mrs. category. Many congratulations to you. The dazzling crown, the winner's sash, a crystal trophy, and the first runners-up, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think is the first runners-up? Nobody? No answer? Do we have anyone from America here today? United States? Nobody? Okay, so we don't have anyone from United States. Well, ladies and gentlemen, many congratulations to Madhura Somashekar. She is the first runners-up of Mrs. India International Queen in 2022 in the Mrs. category. The trophy, of course, the certificate and a cash prize of 50,000 rupees. Alright, so let's see who the winner is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Mrs. India International Queen 2022 and the winner of in the Mrs. category is, you're absolutely right, gentlemen, it is Pallavi Tandon. Many congratulations to you. Many congratulations. The winner is Pallavi Tandon. And she also wins the tag along with it with stick round, the testing round, the winner's sash. Second runners-up in the classic category of Mrs. India International Queen, and the winner is Aditi congratulations. She is the second. Has been gratified with the dazzling crown, the winner's sash. In the classic category of Mrs. India International Queen 2022 is Dr. Snehal Deshpande. Many, many congratulations. Dazzling crown, the winner's sash. The winner of Mrs. India International Queen 2022 in the classic category is. Well, you are absolutely right. It is Parul Sharma. Many, many congratulations to you, Mrs. Parul Sharma. You nailed it tonight as you are being crowned as a new Mrs. India International Queen 2022. Thank you so much, ladies. All your students have done a phenomenal job, making all of us look so stunning. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it out loud and welcome Ms. Soni on stage. On stage, and I also welcome Mr. Uttam to join us on stage. They've done a beautiful and a wonderful job training these beautiful ladies, and not to forget, ladies and gentlemen, Shai. Thank you so much, Uttam. Thank you, Shai. Thank you so very much. It's always a great pleasure. Which wins the sub-contest for Mrs. India Inspiring.